Hello, everybody. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Thursday, February 19th, 2026. And here are some of today's trends in the news. Again, the trend is your friend. Can't get it anywhere, anyplace else. So please subscribe to the Trends Journal if you want history before it happens. And the facts are going to come up that we're showing you history before it happens. Oh, the big news is that Buffett's going to invest in the toilet paper record. Yeah. We didn't get one article in today's toilet paper that was trend-worthy. There's other stuff out there that we got, but not from them. And by you subscribing to the Trends Journal, you could prepare, prevail, and prosper for the times ahead. And again, if you subscribe for a year and it's the grand total of $2.59 a week, you get 2 months free. So we're doing everything we can to help you. And the more subscribers we have, then we can help change the message, because you can see the importance of how the prostitute media sells the bullshit day in and day out. Fuck the facts. Yeah, again, very sorry what happened to this Miss Guthrie, but, take it easy. I don't want to hear it every day. What about Rob Bryan? I forgot about him. Okay. Anyway, on to the markets. So the stocks were down today, and the S&P is near a flat line for the year. And the gamblers are doing what we said they were going to do. Get ready for the dot-com bust. They're shifting away from financials, and they're worried about what's going to happen with Iran. So the Dow was down 267 points, the S&P down 0.28, and the NASDAQ lost 0.31. And so what else? The whole tech-heavy NASDAQ, the Magnificent Seven, that's down some 2% for the year. So it's going on. And this is the language from CNBC. Investors, as we say, gamblers, moved out of private credit stocks after private market and alternative assets manager Blue Owl Capital announced it's going to tighten investor liquidity following its sale of $1.4 billion in loan assets, spurring worries among investors about losses in the murky private loan area that we have been writing about for months. All right? That stock was down some 6%. Blackstone, Apple Global were each down more than 5%. Again, this is happening. Yep. Intuit shares fell about 2%. And this guy, Mistral AI CEO Arthur Mensch, told CNBC Wednesday that more than, quote, 50% of enterprises' software could be replaced by the technology. So there's the two things. The software is going to be taken over by AI, and the dot-com bust is going to happen because China's going to lead the world in it, and they've overinvested in these other companies, like we've said. So, what else? Well, the stocks now, they're on for their worst year since 1995. And again, in my book, Trends 2000, which actually wrote in 96, they held it up a year to take it out. The slimeball that was the president of the Warner Books held it up a year. Things were going very bad back then. It was the internet revolution that popped things back up. But anyway, so that's how bad things were back then. And then they started popping back up. U.S. stocks are off to their worst start of the year since 1995, according to data from Goldman Sachs. Yep. U.S. PE ratios, they write, are now average 40% higher than those throughout the rest of the world. So the PE ratios are way out of line The bust is coming. It's going to happen this year. That's our forecast. Because Donald Trump said today, again, making a bad situation worse, as we keep saying, when all else fails, they take you to war. He said, hey, Iran's going to decide whether to launch military strikes against Iran within the next 10 days. Or will he do it before the Olympics are over, or will he do it on the weekend? He'll always do it on the weekend. He won't do it during the weekday. He does it when the markets are closed, like he bombed Iran the last time during the weekend, and he kidnapped the president of Venezuela when the markets were closed on the weekend. So, quote, so now we may have to take a step further, or we may not, Trump said. Maybe we're going to make a deal. You're going to be finding out over the next probably 10 days. He goes on to say it's proven to be over the years not easy to make meaningful deal with Iran. We have to make a meaningful deal. Otherwise, you ready? Bad things happen. Bad things happen. This is fucking bullshit that you got one shithead, whether it's Trump, whether it's Genocide Joe, suck my dick, Bill Clinton, the Nobel Peace of Crap Prize winner, Barack Obama, ballless little fucking scumbag, daddy's boy, George W. Bush. Hey, I'm the president. You people, you're nobody. You're right. You're nobody. What fucking country is this? Again, in a country near you. Oh, speaking of which, the big news is you ready? Front page. Epstein scandal rattles. This is the fucking Wall Street Journal. Today. Or yesterday. Epstein scandal rattles British royal family. Look at this royal family. Look what they look like. Look, that's the guy. Look at this fucking costume. Look at this fucking Halloween costume. Shove your royal shit up your fucking ass. Oh, I forgot. How about the king? Look at this. Look at this. Was it fucking Halloween? Kiss my ring. Royal, shove your royal shit up your fucking ass. You're murderers and thieves. Oh, the sun never sets. Salenti, calm down. We don't like your language. If you spoke like us with a stupid little fucking accent, where sun never sets on the British Empire, we slaughter people all over the world. And we only killed the estimated, we say, about 400 million people in India when they took over for 100 years. One country after another. Oh, the Dutch East Indies, the king. Fuck you with your king shit. Fuck you, your royal family fucking shit. I've had enough of this. Oh, there he is, all right? That's the prince. Yep, that's when he got arrested. Prince. As we'd say in the Bronx, why did they go to Epstein? These guys couldn't get laid with a fistful of $10 bills in a whorehouse. Look at these guys. Oh, I forgot about Gates. Oh, about Sutnick. Oh, yeah, well, one little fucking shithead after another. Oh, Black. Fuck Leon Black. Oh, Black. Oh, yeah. Oh, the guy that, Wasserman, blah, 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 blah. I've had enough of this royal family fucking shit. As again, the cover of your Trends Journal this week. All right? Yeah. Good thing Epstein's name wasn't Epsteino. Yeah, a mafia scandal. Oh, Malone, hey, the mafia. Whoa. Oh, but the royal family, they're the fucking mafia. Shove this royal shit up your fucking ass. I've had it. How can people look at the fucking king. Look at this little fucking clown. Look at this fucking bullshit. Everybody, you're still in kindergarten. Hey, I'm the king. I'm the president. I'm the garçon Macron, the little pecker over there in France. Oh no, I'm Mertz. I'm Chancellor Mertz. I'm from the Black Rock Group. I'm Mertz. Oh, little Starmer. I forgot about Boris Johnson. Remember him? Could you get a freakier little shit? Why, he's the prime minister. Roll out the red carpet and bow. Anyway, that's the way I feel. And you should feel the same way. So going back to the markets. Bitcoin, as we went on the air, it's still hanging around in that 67,000 per coin range. You know, it's a guessing game right now, but we're still bullish on it. Gold was up almost $20, $4,995. $4,995. When we called the golden year for gold, gold was selling at $2,041. Don't subscribe to the Trends Journal. Buy the Wall Street Journal for $5 a day or the Turlet Paper Record for $4 a day. So like and subscribe to our videos. And if you feel the way we feel, you go to the shop and you get this plus other cups. And of course, how I feel about the politicians. Yep. Here we are. That's it. Anyway, moving on. Silver was up $1.35, closing at 78.42. And again, Brent crude went up. Now selling at 71.66. It's proven that over the years, it's not easy to make a meaningful deal with Iran. Again, Trump said, we have to have a meaningful deal. Otherwise, bad things happen. Bad things happen. Again, that's what pisses me off. Who the fuck are you to say this shit? And where the fuck is Congress? Congress. Congress. A-S-S. Congress. That's what we got. U.S. trade deficit totaled $901 billion in 2025, barely budging despite Trump's tariffs. That's from CNBC. AI price war looms as China's top models undercut U.S. rivals. From Financial Times, what did we tell you? What did we tell you? China's going to take this over. There's going to be a dot-com bust. It's going to happen. The markets are going to crash, but don't worry. When all those fails, they take you to war. Here, TikTok's Chinese parent develops movie app. They're taking over. Artificial intelligence groups test capabilities of models with unsolved math questions. Financial Times. Again, they're going to wipe out a lot of these software companies. It's the future. Love it, hate it, want it. More unemployed people, more Gen Z revolution. What else? AI boom underpinning U.S. business spending on equipment. Housing markets still weak. This is from Reuters. Yep. New orders for key U.S. manufacturing capital goods increased a bit, but the strength of so-called core capital goods orders at the end of the year reported by the Commerce Department and likely driven by artificial intelligence investment boom, laid the foundation for sustained strength in economic growth in 2006, economists say. The ongoing tech investment boom is one of the key factors underlying our sanguine outlook for equipment spending this year. But it's all going to change. It's all going to change. Yep. Again, AI fuel this, and it's going to go down. Because you're looking at 83,000 job losts since January 2025. That's just in the manufacturing sector. You ready? Wall Street Journal. Billionaires' low taxes are becoming a problem for the economy. Billionaires' low taxes. They should be paying a 90% tax rate. Billionaires, they don't give shit back to anybody. And an article. Yep. The boom session, why Americans feel left behind by a growing economy, the CNBC. A boom session. The rich are getting richer and everybody else is getting poorer. Ready for this? Office building defaults rise as lenders get tough. This is the Wall Street Journal yesterday. The office building bust is happening. They have this thing called they extend the loans, but they call it extend and pretend. The loans are due, okay, we'll extend it. The loans are due, we'll extend it. So it's extend and pretend that they're going to pay them. And now the pretend days are over. This is really serious. It's going to happen. Yep. Many downtowns, including those of St. Louis, Portland, Oregon, San Diego, and Dallas, are also struggling as so-called zombie office buildings drag on surrounding areas. Old news for Trends Journal subscribers. The markets are going to crash. They're going to come down in a number of ways, and that's why we don't tell you what to do. We do not give financial advice. Very bullish on gold and silver. Home builder sentiment weakens, all right? And the bigs keep getting bigger. Hapag law to buy Zim for $4.2 billion. MNT to buy IHS for $6.2 billion in cash deal. Danaher strikes $10 billion deal for Massimo. Yep. One after another. And an article that came out in The Guardian yesterday. Gaza death toll in early part of war far higher than reported, Lancet study. Research shows more than 75,000 were killed just in the first 16 months of the war. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But not news in America. Dry's purchase of Israel TV's stake ignites fears over station's independence. This is the Financial Times 2 days ago. Israel's boisterous media market, for one reason, they deeply reported on controversial criticism of Benjamin Netanyahu, Channel 13. But now they say that this guy who's going to buy it, Patrick Drahi, Drahi, French-Israeli media magnate, already owns a right-wing Israeli news outlet that echoes many of Netanyahu's positions. More prostitute media. Again, that's why you subscribe to the Trends Journal. We're giving you we don't have any ads. Nobody tells us what to do. Yep. And speaking about telling you what to do, Eric Trump invests in Israeli drone maker X-10s. Isn't that great? SEC urged to investigate Apollo over Epstein links. Americans believe Epstein files show the powerful get a pass. That's according to a Reuters Ipsos poll. Yep. And it's a crime syndicate that they won't release this information and they hide it from we the people. It's disgusting. Totally disgusting. This is an article again, we go all over the world. We listen to, we just look for facts and we read what they say. If it's factual, we report it. This is from World Socialist website. This is the headline. U.S. corporate media slanders anger over Epstein cover-up as, quote, conspiracy theories. And they have the quote here. You talk about a New York Times article. Having established this factual record, however, the article abruptly reverses course. The same revelations the Times claims, quote, have done nothing to quiet the conspiracy theories that his behavior has spawned, instead fueling, quote, feverish news speculation with little or no factual basis. Little or no factual basis because they won't release the reports. They have all the facts over here. Yep. More than 6 years after Epstein's death, the government still has failed to identify the alleged use of the supposed suicide. The breakdown of surveillance cameras, guard staffing, record keeping, and evidence prevention has never been explained. Yeah, the cameras broke down. The cameras just broke down. But again, a great article here. And again, how it's being covered up. And again, this is from Common Dreams. Again, why I'm so angry. I launched Occupy Peace, Trump ramping up war, and hardly any criticism about it. This is an article from Common Dreams that went out yesterday. As Trump marches U.S. toward Iran war, where's the pushback from Dems and media? Hardly any pushback coming from them. Nothing. Facts are all there. And good news, Trump, remember, you say, yeah, I'm a peace president, I'm for peace. The U.S. plans to boost arms in the Philippines. Senior officials, official pieces of shit from the U.S. and the Philippines met in Manila this week for annual talks on their alliance, which rests on a mutual defense treaty signed in 1951. Neutral? What the hell are we doing over there? Oh, and if we go to war, Philippines are going to come and join us and fight with us? Mutual. What bullshit. Yep. Guilt investors warn about ruse to fund higher U.S. defense spending. This is from the Financial Times. Investors have warned that loosening the UK's borrowing limits to fund more spending on defense would risk the bond market backlash and a self-defeating rise in borrowing costs. Again, we've been saying this. They're doing it in France. They're doing it in Germany. They're doing it in one country after another, going deeper in debt. In the United States, let's go back to February last year, around this time. What did Trump say? Hey, I'm going to cut that defense budget by $500 billion, all right? All right? And what did he say a couple of weeks ago? Hey, I'm going to increase the defense budget by $500 billion. Going deeper into debt. Again, the death of the dollar. There's no way the dollar is going to be able to recover. Yep. And it's right there in front of your eyes. So this is very serious, and it's global, by the way. They're all spending too much. And to show you about how they come out against Trump's hypocrisy, well, I believe in tariffs, by the way. I do. And people hate me for it, but I want jobs to be in America. And when Slick Willie Clinton brought China and into the World Trade Organization, sucked the jobs out of and Western nations went there for cheap labor, and the same thing with NAFTA. And again, you go back to showing the debt level that just came in, and why Mexico, we're buying more products from them than even, they're one of our biggest people we're buying products from. They used to be manufactured here. But anyway, Europe comes out against it. But there's an article, EU will tie subsidies to local content. Brussels is planning to require electric vehicle manufacturers benefiting from state support to ensure that at least 70% of the components of their cars are made in the EU. Hey, wait a minute. You criticize Trump for doing what you're doing. You're saying they have to be made in the EU. So again, it's just more hypocrisy in a country near you. So listen, check out the video I did with Judge Napolitano yesterday. Very important. And again, will Trump attack? If he attacks, it'll be on Saturday or Sunday, probably Saturday, before the equity markets open for the close of the weekend. And if he doesn't, it'll probably be next week, because Iran's not going to give up their nuclear. They may give up. It's not about the nuclear deals, it's about their ballistic missiles and other things. And so we're going to have to see what happens. You know, if we go to war, it's going to be the beginning of the end of life on Earth. This thing is just going to escalate. You got crazy people. Oh, I forgot they're the royalty. We rolled. It was bullshit. Every time these fucking clowns go somewhere, they roll out a red carpet, and these little boys get dressed up in their costumes and salute. Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.